It was just like every other day. Heading home from training at the age of 10, life was all about football. And for the two young African prodigies, this was their dream. Sharing their father's passion and their mother's determination, but nothing could prepare them for what was about to happen. The last look from their mother said it all, as they approached a man blocking the road. But as they drew closer, they could see armed bodyguards either side, and a man in the middle. Their parents getting out of the car, they knew what was going on, and they had a discussion with this man, locking the doors behind them. And the two brothers sitting helplessly in the car will never know why a gun was drawn on their parents and what was said that fateful day. Watching their parents get into the car with these men, leaving them behind forever. Hours went by, and the twins, too scared to speak, too scared to move, eventually were found by the police, never to see their parents again. And this is where it all began for Obi and Kofi Tshabalala, the African prodigies. 5 years later, now living in Accra with their grandparents and becoming local superstars in the footballing world, playing so well that they started getting scouted by big international clubs. And Kofi over here gets an offer to play for the La Masia at Barcelona. He gets to go off to their academy, leaving behind his family, leaving behind his brother, and moving to Spain to hone his skills even further on the pitch. As a striker, 6'2", he has every opportunity in the world to become one of the best. And as for Obi, he did not get an offer from Barcelona. They said he was too small and not strong enough for the physical game. And then in the next 3 months, he worked hard and he worked relentlessly to improve his fitness and his skills before getting approached by Sporting Lisbon in Portugal, giving him an opportunity to play in their academy and take the first step in his footballing career. The boys arriving at the respective clubs, and Obi here, a left winger, 5'9", but he had been working hard on his strength and he was a lot stronger than he looked. And now we move 2 years later into the UEFA Youth League final, where Sporting face up against Barcelona's under-18. The brothers face up in a clash where they go head-to-head to see who can take home the youth honours in their final youth game of their youth career. After this, they will have to play professionally. They will have to earn a contract with their clubs to be able to play in the first team or the reserve or be loaned out to other teams. The boys walking out onto the pitch in different colours, side by side, and Obi here taking the first chance of running past this man with his power, with his speed, and getting balls into the box from the left wing, getting things kicked off nicely. He takes it once again round his defender, sprints through on goal, and he has a chance to make it 1-0 here, and he smashes it into the back of the net, making it 1-0 on the scoreline to Sporting, and showing his brother how it's done, showing off to the crowd and the parents who've come to watch. But Kofi wasn't ready to sit back and watch, taking his own opportunities at the other end of the pitch and scoring a goal to bring it level here in the 22nd minute. 1 goal apiece for each of the brothers, and now it was Barcelona's time to shine, with Kofi going through and getting another goal here, making it 2-1 on the scoreline and making it impossible for the Sporting team to get anything back as we head to the final whistle of this game, ending 2-1 to Barcelona in the UEFA Youth League final. Kofi there really showing his stuff, both brothers playing exceptionally well and being summoned to meetings by their respective managers. Xavi here, the Barcelona first team manager, having a meeting with Kofi, giving him his first professional contract. You can see here he gets a 3-year contract, £50 million release clause, and a wage of 50,000, a huge amount for an 18-year-old, 75 rated. What does the future hold for Kofi here at Barcelona? Agreeing terms with Xavi, a huge opportunity in the upcoming season as we head on over to Lisbon, where we get to see Obi meeting with the Sporting manager Amorim, sitting down and also discussing his professional contract. Both players impressing in the UEFA Youth League, getting a rotation squad role, 3-year contract, a £50 million release clause as well, and a 50,000 wages, both 75 overall, both 18 years old. And Obi here at left mid, agreeing terms and about to get the season underway as we head on into the summer of 2023, where both brothers meet up in Barcelona. Obi helping his brother Kofi move into his new mansion. Kofi not holding back with spending his money, and as they settled in for the evening, Obi found their wristbands on the bench that they wear in every single game, their orange wristbands that were given to them by their father so many years ago. He saw them lying on the bench and suddenly realized that there was really faint and small letters and numbers on the inner of the wristbands. What did these numbers mean? Obi just noticed them, but it wasn't quite sure what they meant, so he didn't say anything to Kofi, but he thought it was something worth looking at. What do these numbers mean? What do they reference? The brothers will need your help to solve this puzzle, so make sure you leave a comment down below with your thoughts and suggestions. And please help the channel out by giving us a like and maybe subscribe if you can as well for future episodes as the brothers here prepare for the beginning of their first season. We head now into preseason and things are getting real for the brothers, both at their respective clubs. Now Obi here at Lisbon in Portugal, training hard every single day, powering through some of the shooting drills and really impressing the manager and getting a place on the substitutes bench. And Kofi over in Barcelona doing the same thing, impressing the coaches, impressing the manager, and also getting a place on the bench for the first game of the season. Now we head on in to the first pre-match press conference with the Sporting Lisbon manager.
Obi just signed his professional contract with Sporting. Will he be featuring in today's match?
Obi is a fantastic player. He has been training well and will get his chance.
Do you see him being a future star of the team?
Only time will tell. He is very talented and if he works hard he will have every opportunity.
Obi and his brother are the brightest talents to emerge from Africa in years. Do you see them dominating world football one day?
Absolutely. Those boys are talented and we will be talking about them for years to come.
The season begins now. The players are ready, the managers are ready, and Obi here on the bench for Sporting Lisbon as he watches his team take a 1-0 lead here against their opposition, celebrating from the sidelines and really enjoying the vibe, being part of a professional team at the age of 18 with the world at his feet. And now we flick on over to Barcelona, where Kofi watches on from the bench as his Barcelona team equalize here. Romeu getting a goal back on Getafe, and they look to get more goals in this game with a chance for Rafinha, putting it through to João Felix with another equalizer. But Getafe are putting up a hell of a fight here, and Kofi watching on from the bench, starting to get impatient that he hasn't been subbed on and really starting to think about whether he's actually going to make it on in that game. Now over in Lisbon, the chance has come here for Obi to get onto the pitch in the 63rd minute to impress the manager. He has been given his first team debut, and look at him go. He's getting the tackles in. He's using his strength and his pace down this left wing here, cutting inside, taking on his players with a bit of skill and almost scoring past the goalkeeper here. And Sporting pushing on with another chance here for Morita, who takes a shot on the edge of the box and it goes right in the bottom corner. Celebrations for the players as they go 2-0 up in the 67th minute. And this was Obi's time to shine, taking it past his man there with his speed, with his pace, and slapping one past the goalkeeper to make it 3-0 in the 80th minute of this game, putting the game to bed, grabbing all 3 points for his team and impressing from the bench on his first team debut, his professional debut here in Liga Portugal. And we head back to La Liga, where we see Rafinha running through in the last minute of the game to equalize against Getafe, who had taken the lead, and Rafinha there celebrating with his teammates. But your man Kofi is still on the bench and decided not to celebrate with the team, looking very sullen and alone. The team end up drawing 3-3, Kofi not making an appearance and feeling a bit let down that he wasn't subbed on. And here is Xavi in the post-match press conference to talk about what just happened.
Your decision not to sub on Kofi raised a few eyebrows. What was your reasoning for this?
Today was not the right team with such a close match. He will get his chances in the coming weeks.
Not the best start to your La Liga campaign. Do you see Kofi becoming a starter in the future?
He has great potential but a tough competition with Lewandowski this season.
Do you regret not pursuing a move for his brother Obi after his performance today with Sporting?
Not at all. We will however be monitoring his progress at Sporting in the future.
Obi watching on here from his house in Lisbon after his game, seeing that interview and realizing his brother didn't get played in his match, so he thought he would give him a call and see what's going on. And they just have a chat about the games and about what's going on when Kofi's doorbell rang, so he had to go and answer the door, hanging up on his brother on the phone and going to see who was at the door. Now that's it from this episode, guys. Please give us a like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and who do you think will be at the door in the next episodes. That's it from me. Peace out.